Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with our good friend Mervis. Now, it's the next morning, and we are in the inn. We've rested up and are finally ready to get ourselves moving again. So, let's head on out of our room after we accidentally slam the door in our face. And we can leave the inn. After yesterday's excitement of killing a man who turned into a gwar, I think we're about done in Pelagiad, honestly. We are just so done with this place. We really fucking are. Great, I forgot to turn down the view distance again. Well done, me. Because my frame rate does have a tendency to commit suicide when it's jacked all the way up to maximum on my modded setup. Unfortunately, which is kind of annoying. Now, we do have a couple of jobs from that guy we're effectively acting as an assistant for. Unfortunately, and I think I need to rearrange some of my stuff on here for the time being. So, let's do that. Yeah, nice and bigger map always helps. But yeah, we have a couple of people who we were supposed to get back some misprinted coupon from. Unfortunately, out of all three of them, two of them have their doors locked, so we can't really go there. I'm probably going to spend a little bit more time just sort of poking my head around the town just to see what's what before we go, but we're pretty much done here, and fucking hell, it is still raining. Honestly, the amount of rain there was yesterday was just the worst. But for now, I want to pop into the armory. Because, well, I need to remind you of this. While we do have a full set of chitin armor, well, actually, that's what I need to remind you of. We don't have a full set. We're still missing a set of chitin greaves. And I would like to have a full set. I don't suppose you have those. Do you now? As it happens, you do. And I'm not actually going to bother with a chitin shield just because we don't really have any interest in trying to use a shield. Plus, just as an in-character thing, since we're more of like an agent, thief, assassin type of deal, we never really learned how to use a shield, is the other thing. So yeah. I might pick up some repair hammers as well, though. That's going to be pretty expensive, but we're going to need them eventually. 122. Speaking of repair, while it's still cheap, fix my stuff for me, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. And let's get ourselves upstairs for a second and find a little bit of privacy so we can slip on these boots here. Okay, now let me explain what happened there. Basically, I already had a set of chitin boots and didn't actually mean to go and buy some. So I reloaded my old save, and we're going to pretend that never happened, okay? As far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen.
What's this regarding?
Oh, nothing. I'm just sort of having a look around. Curiosity and all that. Come on. You son of a bitch. Get out of here, please. He's not going to agree to get out of here just so I can pick the lock, is he? Or maybe he is. Come on, come on. Let's try this whole out of here. Apprentice's lock. And success. We're through. With one try. Excellent. Put the sword away. Shut that door. Just level 15. Okay, I guess we need the lockpick again. Over to the apprentice's pick. Fail, fail. Fail, success. We got it eventually. All of that for 4 gold. And a goddamn redware vase. Oh, you are kidding me. If there is a higher power out there somewhere, I am fairly certain that it is currently laughing at me. That's the only justification I can think of for locking 4 gold and a fucking redware vase away like that. That is just the epitome of trolling. It really is. Whatever. Let's see if our boss, for lack of a better phrase, has any new items in stock. Then we'll poke around the town and such. And if he has anything else he needs us to do. No, just those 2 things. And the frost salts will take fucking forever because we are not getting those done anytime soon. Since that's going to involve fighting a Daedra or spending a lot of money. But let's have a barter, shall we? Couple of... it's got some belts, apparently. And some magic drinks. Bolt of cloth, plates. Mabestian's mother's letter. And he carries salt. The model for that caught me off guard for a second there because I was sure for a moment that that was skooma. Or moon sugar, rather. And no, he does not have what I'm looking for. No camping gear or anything. But while we're here...
Let's hear it.
Could you go downstairs so I could rob this guy, please? I'd appreciate it. Also, if you could get the bloody hell out of my way, that would also be nice. Thank you for that. Okay. We are going to rob this guy of whatever we can. I'll read the book later. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really care that we work for him. He's a skimpy bastard who hasn't even given us 20 gold. We're owed some down payment. And if we end up taking that down payment in alchemy ingredients, then so be it. Because that seems to be how things are going to go for now. Well, alchemy ingredients and a magic two-handed axe. I'm not opposed to that neither. What you got over here? Spoiled potions and bargain potion. Apprentice mortar and pestle. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. And I'll also be having that book. Yes, not much, but honestly, I'll take just about anything I can get at this stage. I really will.
Dirt, 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 dirt. Everywhere dirt.
I'd like to nab one of those amulets, but unfortunately, he happens to be nearby. Let's try something. Let's see if I can't manage to just get into that chest without getting seen. Let's see about this. I'll take everything of even remote value that I can find, and then we'll not try selling it back to him. I'm not quite that daft, but we'll lug his valuable items to probably Balmora would be the next nearest place, and then sell them off there. Let's see how this works out. And if we get caught, of course, is the caveat here. I'll have those torches too. Glass arrows, why not? Silver arrows. Silver bolts. Throwing stars. No, we are over our weight capacities. So. We will leave the arrows here. Take something that weighs less, apparently. Silver short sword might be a good one, actually. And I can leave the darts behind as well. Alright. Haha. We got off with a good chunk of his inventory from that chest, and he's none the wiser. Now let's not push our luck. We'll have a quick poke around town, and then we'll be out of here before he gets too suspicious of what we've done. I think that would be the smart thing to do. But I want to see what's inside the fort. It's an Imperial military garrison, sure, but I need to sate my curiosity with these places somehow. I might not be dumb enough to try stealing from the Empire, but let's have a look around anyways. 3 gold, I'll be having that. And Steel broadsword. No thank you. Lock level 95. I only had a glance at that lock, but I have a feeling I'm not getting in there without some special help, so let's not try. That's all I have to say to that. Who are you, then? No, you haven't seen me around here. And apparently you have nothing useful to say at all. I just poke around the fort a little more, I guess. And the weather's as lovely as ever, I see. There's nothing up here worth a damn, so let's head on back down to the main part of the fort. Honestly, I would gladly try to pinch some of the stuff here, if it wasn't for her. I really would. I know I just said I wouldn't steal from it, these Imperials, but if I could get away with it, I would. I just don't think I'd get away with it.
Stranger.
Imperial Dragon Knight. Huh. I remember some of you got. It's from back when I was still operating on the right side of the law. Would not want to get on their bad side.
Dunno.
That's some fancy armor you've got there, sir.
What's this then?
But you're apparently not feeling too talkative these days. Maybe I'll come back and see about chatting you up eventually. You do have some rather fancy looking armor. A dark elf, and what would you be able to afford from my collection? A rusty spoon? You, sir, are a jackass. You really are. Let's see about selling you these glass arrows that I totally didn't just pilfer from a shopkeep down the road. You also don't have any chitin greaves. That's unfortunate. You can also have the cruel viper arrows. I've been holding on to those for a while and have no need for them. Let's also get rid of the axe, actually, because that thing is just taking up inventory space, really. You don't buy clothing, it would seem. Or amulets. That's unfortunate. Or potions, it would seem. How about 190 for that? Well, we managed to dump some of our pilfered goods. And I'm quite happy with that.
Go ahead, stranger.
So, let's get out of here. And into the worst weather in all of Nern. Rain. Fucking rain. I don't care what anyone says. Rain is literally the worst of all weathers. It just is. Another one. What brings you here, Servant of Death? Wait, what's this you say about Servant of Death? That is who all of us are. Many do not like to be called so, but they can't escape the truth. We come to life and fade, taking others with us. That is the purpose we serve, nothing more. Well, aren't you just a morbid little shit, really? Salas was the name of one of the people who might have this coupon we are after. Unfortunately, the door to their house is locked. It's locked level 25 as well. Let's see if we can't get it open. And there we go. And no one even minds, it seems, so maybe I will be able to get what I'm after. After all, special coupon. And we found it just like that. Handy. But there's a chest in here, lock level 50 and trapped. And here's a handy hint, if you hadn't picked it up from my previous attempts to mention this. Traps in Morrowind are no joke. They have a tendency to kill you, rather than just make you slightly uncomfortable, as the ones in Oblivion and Skyrim like to do. Let's pick up what we can from over here. Then I'll take that coupon back. And let our boss know that problem has been solved. Ajana there is the house that was unlocked. I want to actually find this last person's house because we're still on this mission. I have something of an excuse to go breaking and entering and see what stuff we can pilfer. What? I'm a thief. That's what I do. Well, technically I'm a bard, but we describe ourselves as a thief to anyone who asks. Rusa Salas is the house we're right in front of, and Ajana we've already checked. Drelis Gilu is the name of the person whose house we would like to poke our head into. And that's it right there. Just make a 180-degree turn. Head in this general direction. It'll be one of these houses over here. After I see if we can't break in with our journeyman pick, then we'll go and turn in this coupon. It's a level 30 lock rather than the level 25 this last one was, so I'm dubious of our success chances. Well, it didn't say the lock was too complex, and we did get in, so that is a good sign. Switch back to the Wakizashi and let's get a status report. 19 uses of that journeyman pick left. And the place is abandoned, so let's see what we can take. Let's see what we can take. Some nice stuff we're running across here. I don't particularly care for the folded cloth, though. Or the silverware. Or the redware flask. Or any of that crap. I'll be having your asham. Level 20 locked chest. Can the apprentice pick manage that one? It should be able to if we can succeed. There we go. 5 gold. A redware pot, allet meat, and a common skirt. Are you kidding me? That's just a insult. It really fucking is. I reiterate my prior statement about how the gods are probably laughing at me. They are. They fucking are. But at least the weather is cleared up for about the next 3.5 seconds. Let's go and let the boss we totally didn't just rob half-blind know that we've got his misprinted coupon.
Yes, friend.
What's this about?
Okay. I've got your special coupon right here. Hey, you found it. Put the ordinary coupon where I found this one. Derp. Okay, let's do that. Lucy Salas is his house. That's where I found it, so let's take care of this. Somehow I managed to forget that we were supposed to switch it.
My time is precious, so
You can tell how much I care about this idiot's profits. Not at all would be your answer if you hadn't figured that out. Okay. Is that close enough? I hope so. Hopefully that works. Because if it doesn't, then I am honestly not gonna have the patience to try again.
Go ahead.
And put it in exactly the location we want it in. Okay. That works for us. Good. Thank you for doing that. It certainly takes the weight off my mind. Here's a bonus for you since that task was somewhat unusual. 50 gold. 50 gold. Really. And now we have this frost salts thing, but
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much
to
time.
be honest, I think we're done in Pelagiad for now. No interest in wasting our time poking around this stupid-ass place. Really no interest in that at all. We may come back eventually, but really it was just a nice pit stop on the way to Balmora is all this little town was for us. That's literally all it is. It's just a nice little pit stop on the way. So now that we're done there, on to Balmora, I think. Which would mean that we have to take this road now. So let's keep on going. In fact, why don't we double check the directions that we got rather than just trying to generally follow it on our map. So we want to reach Fort Moonmoth, and then we'll be nearing Balmora. Okay. Just had to confirm that in case I was getting completely off. And God, the music in Morrowind is just so gorgeous. I just love it. It is absolutely the best. What's that over there? I swear, when it comes to RPGs, I'm like a fox. I just see something that looks kind of neat off in the distance. Ooh, a thing. Let's go poke it. Ulamusa. I have no idea what this place is, but I'm going to head on in and find out. Let's equip Firebite, just in case we need to do some of that. Those aren't torches that I can take for myself. But I'm sure we'll find some of that kind of torch eventually. For now, into the depths, my friends. It's a miner. And increase to my short blade skills, always nice. What have you got on you? You have an iron short sword, common shirt, common shoes. I'll basically take everything, and I can always just dump some of it if I come across something especially valuable later on, really. No reason not to take it all, at least at the moment there's not. But there's another person up ahead. Who are you then? You look very big, and you have a very big hammer. Okay. That guy is a bit more of a challenge than you might be expecting. And he hits like a bloody freight train. So... Prepare Ancestor Guardian. And... Fuck. Okay, this is not going my way. Not at all. Am I gonna have to come back for... am I gonna have to come back for this later? I hope not. Wait a second. I might try something. If I can use Moon Shadow to go invisible and then sneak up behind him and stab him dead, that might help tip things in my favor. I think I'm going to try it.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
It didn't help. Marvelous. Hammerman? Why are you such a bastard? Why, oh why? Son of a bitch. This guy is literally two-shotting me. He is literally fucking two-shotting me. So, I don't think we'll be finishing him off today. Time for a little bit of a strategic withdrawal. I'm not in any shape to be taking on Hammerman as I am right now. Try and make a note of this place, though, and maybe I can come back once I have a little bit more experience, and then revenge will be sweet, and it will be glorious. That's all I have to say about that. Come back here once we're stronger, and get our revenge on that son of a bitch. My list of people who I am going to need to claim vengeance upon, once I'm strong enough, is growing rapidly. It is indeed. Now, which way is Balmora? So, this path then. If nothing else, then signs are good for making sure I don't get lost in this strange new land, because, dear Lord, this is a confusing place.
What can I do for you, friend?
And who are you then, lovely? Begging your pardon, have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. Yes, I was just walking along here minding my own business. Suddenly a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf. A strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle and talked to me for what seemed like forever. What's that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny, and I simply must see him again. Its name? Nilos. Nilos Onmar. A name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me. Please, I cannot live without knowing if you could ever love me. I have nothing to offer you in return, but could you not help me for the sake of love? You're joking, right? I have no time for your foolishness, little girl. Have you no heart? No soul? Can you not see that this must be true love? No matter. Though it may take years, I'm certain we'll be reunited one day. Haha, no. How about instead? You run along back to Mommy and Daddy and just be glad the bandit didn't cut your throat. Because with an attitude like yours, I'm certain he must have run away from you very quickly indeed. To avoid such a temptation. Really, that's all that it could be. And I see another cave up ahead. So, let's have a look inside. Of course, after the last one, if we see a man with a very large hammer taking up residence within, or skeletons, or ghosts, I will run away very fast in the opposite direction. This door is trapped. Fortunately, I do have an apprentice probe, so I might be able to disarm the trap. Let's give it a try. Come on. Thank goodness. Really, I need to get more practice disarming traps. That was almost an embarrassment. It really was. What the actual fuck is that then? Nyx Hound? What the balls is a Nyx Hound? Never seen one of those things before in my life. Well, you're obviously just some arrogant prick with an over-entitled opinion of yourself. Who got shot by lightning for some reason. You have nothing I want. I'll take the belt just to have one. And that shirt, it's light and of some value. I can't rest there. I don't want to rest there. I'd like to take the bedroll for my own, but I'm guessing it's not a very portable bedroll then. There goes another Nyx Hound. Come on then. Deeper we go. Alright. Door over there that looks trapped, and aw, even these Nyx puppies are hostile. That's just no fun. Really. That's fine. Let's see if we can't. Oh, that's not trapped. I was not expecting that. Come on. Die, you son of a bitch. Die. Yes. They're both down. But I have felt better, that's for sure. Only question is, do I want to take any of their stuff? Well, your war axe is too damn heavy, but I will take the greaves. They're not chitin greaves, they're not kitten greaves, but they're close enough to work for me until I get some kitten greaves. Fat loot. I want that, and this call for help. I need to start growing my instrument collection. And let's ditch some of the spare clothing that I have no need to hold on to. Locked and trapped. Lovely. Let's see if we can't disarm the trap first. There we go. Now let's use the apprentice's lockpick. I want to save the journeyman for the really important stuff that I need it for. There we go. There's plenty of books here. But I'm gonna need to leave some stuff behind. Let's see, what do I leave? Well, first thing is the iron dagger. I have no need for an iron dagger. Absolutely no need at all. And all of this bloody cutlery I've been lugging around for divines know what reason, and these glass bottles can go next. Seriously, why was I even carrying those? They have no value to me whatsoever. Okay, that'll do it. Now let's get the sword out again, just in case. And cast Hearth Heal. God, my healing abilities with that spell are just... they're just awful. Alright, I pick up one potion and I'm over encumbered. Is there anything that I can drop? Kite and dagger for one thing. I do not need the bloody thing. And fuck that rat meat. Drop that. And this Kajut. Let's see. Here. Slod soap. Drop that. Why am I carrying fragment of beetle shell? I'm just gonna have to drop some random alchemy ingredients, frankly. Alchemy ingredients are a dime a dozen, honestly. I'll find more. I really will. And I don't know why I insist on breaking into these chests when I'm gonna have to drop more of my stuff to carry whatever's within, but I have to know what's in here. I really have to know. Disarmed, and I feel better somehow, as if my skills have improved. 25 gold, though. That's not terrible. Level 5 locked chest. Alright, then let's take a gander. That was easy enough. 3 gold. Well, at least it's not as bad as some of those idiotic merchants back in Cyrodiil who were so paranoid they would literally lock a single gold piece inside 5 locked doors that would require essentially intervention from the gods for me to get through. I mean, really. There's being paranoid, and then there's just being completely batshit insane. Fuck you. I'll take your gold, though. After all, you're dead. You don't need it none. That is a nice looking rug, though. It's a shame that I can't take it with me. It would be a nice decoration for whatever home I end up getting around here. After all, if His Majesty's gonna pay to have me sent all the way here and intervene in prison proceedings and everything, then I should hope I'll get some sort of permanent residence out of this whole affair. At the very least, I think I'm owed that. None of that is worth me clearing out inventory space to own for myself. It's really not. I'll take the gold. That's it. But I have an okay amount of gold saved up now. I don't want any of that shit. And now we've managed to clear out this particular little cave. Because there was nothing of any real value in here. And to be perfectly honest, I only came in here because I saw it and I was curious. Still, it gave me some combat practice, so that's something, I suppose. It is indeed something. Still, I really need to get better with that healing spell. I don't think I've managed to cast it successfully a single time since I learned it. Which is, quite frankly, kind of embarrassing. It really is. But judging by our location and how much travel I've done so far and such on my map, we are getting close by to that Fort Moonmoth. We shouldn't be far from Balmore from there. No need to hurry or anything. It's still light out, even if I may end up having to make camp soon. And I don't want to tire myself out if I happen to come across anything particularly nasty out here. And yeah, thank the divines I decided to take that ring rather than handing it over to that idiot Fargoth. I mean, where would I be without this ring? It really has been a lifesaver on more than one occasion. Okay, let's consult the signpost again. Ghost Gate and Balmora that way, more like more. Rakand, Suran. Suran is over that way apparently, so if I want to get instructions on how to learn to play the lute, then that direction is where we want to go. So, I'll have to come back to the signpost for that. Most certainly, but for now, I believe it says that Balmora is in this direction? That seems about right, if I'm recalling those directions correctly. It is getting dark out, so it really is. A rat. Wonderful. I'm under attack by the fucking wildlife. This is just the best. Still, I'm glad I decided to take the trip by foot rather than traveling by, what was it they called it? A silt strider? I'm sure the local travel methods are great and all, but I liked making my first trips on foot. It's a strange little quirk of mine. Can't really explain it, but when I'm going somewhere for the first time, I like to walk there. And Balmora should be straight through this pass, apparently. The signs aren't misleading me. Because I would like to be back in civilization soon. Ah. And this would be Fort Moonmoth then. So we're within sight of the Legion Fort at the very least. So that's something, I suppose. I should have checked the signpost back there. Amateur mistake. But yeah, this is the right direction. My instincts were correct. Just keep on heading straight. And hopefully we hit Balmora before too long. And I think I see a bridge there. Didn't the directions that Scout gave me include crossing a bridge or over a river or something? But that might have been what's his face, that Imperial Knight told me. I don't actually know. And we're here, yes. I'll be damned. If that isn't plainly a Dunmer city, I don't know what is. The welcome sign hanging at the door, the Silt Strider, the Imperial Legion soldiers marching around. And it's perfect. We're back in civilization. Excellent.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Well, you're nice and friendly. I think we need to pay a little visit to the trader before we do anything else, though. I am definitely overburdened with items that I need to be relieved of.
Time for you.
And, wouldn't you know, a Khajiit. Revere knows why you are here. You want to buy Revere's famous Daedric weapons. Daedric weapons, you say? Why do I not believe you? What, you say these are not Daedric weapons? No, you are right, but Revere is no liar. When you wish it, Revere's fiend, demon, and devil weapons will be as sharp and fine as Daedra, and as light as a net air sac. The magic lasts a short time, but long enough to hunt through the toughest armor. Revere buys them direct from the Telvanni. You'll not find any cheaper in all Balmora. Interesting. Well, I can't imagine they're cheap, but what do you have? And how much are you asking? Let's see here. My current steel wakizashi does 8 to 11, 7 to 12, and 2 to 7. This demon tattoo in its base form does a good deal less damage than mine, but I'm pretty sure that a bound dagger would be quite a bit better than this steel wakizashi, so it's worth considering. And the fiend variant would be very nice to have, but that would cost us 3,000 gold, and we currently just have 660. And that said, we could afford the Demon Tanto. Wait, I'm overlooking a little something. The Fiend Tanto gives us a bound dagger and a lightning shield at the same time. The Demon one is a lot cheaper, but just gives us the bound dagger. Plus, there's the fact that these weapons regenerate. Well, since magic weapons regenerate their charges in Morrowind, so that's effectively a summoned dagger that we would be able to use an infinite number of times, provided it had enough charge, and wouldn't have to expend our own magic on summoning a dagger. I say let's get one. After all, we have plenty of things to sell, and that would enable us to fight off magical constructs. That said, I'm still going to keep the silver short sword for now. And now it is time for a mass selling of a lot of the expensive loot that we got from that one store. So, this may take a while, since there's a few specific items I would like to keep for myself. Specifically, we'll be keeping the expensive amulet, the expensive robe, the extravagant robe, and the extravagant shoes. Because, to be honest, I rather like the look of that red expensive robe. It seems kind of nice. I'm going to sell a couple of these spoiled potions also. And the Mazte, it drains our willpower, and I basically never use that, to be honest. Fortify personality, to be honest, is kind of bloody useless. I'm going to hold off doing anything with the books. After I've given them a thorough enough look, I'll determine which I want to sell and which I'd like to keep. For now, though, we get 50 gold out of the mix after everything we sold, and have the Demon Tanto. So, let's try this out. That is handy indeed. And Bound Dagger is 9 to 20 and 10 to 20. Oh yes, this is going to be a very nice weapon. And it only costs 5 charge to use. Excellent work, Revere. I am very pleased with my new toy. Suffice it to say, I will be returning to your shop quite often indeed. Thank you. And farewell for now. Okay. Now it is very late. And I need to find a place to rest the night. Guard. I have need of an inn. And I'm hoping this corner club is an inn. Southwall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of Odai River on the south end of Labor Street, owned by Bakola Kloskias. That's not actually what I was going to look in. That's not actually what I was going for. I wanted directions, not to know what it bloody is. Honestly. These guards are even more useless than the ones back home. They can't even infer that I wanted directions. It's a good thing I'm used to finding my way around city streets, or I would be beyond frustrated by now. Okay. This is a seedy looking place. Just my kind of club. I'll ask about Caius in the morning. For now, I need a room. Apparently you don't have beds here. Is that what I'm hearing?
Let's hear it.
Oh, what's that? Apparently this isn't an inn. Honestly. I need somewhere to sleep, you assholes. Really? Do I have to break into some idiot's house and use that? I just got here after a long trip. I'm fucking tired. I'm pissed. and I need to rest. Where is the inn? That's all I need to know. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I really, really don't. Council Club. Well, I don't know what this place is. Let's just hope they have rooms to rent.
I will listen. Make it quick.
Greetings, citizen. I'm Thenelin Velas. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Hlalu. We're loyal citizens of the Empire and proud of us. Proud of it. Well, most of us. So you're looking for someone in particular? Blah-de-blah-de-blah. I'm looking for a bed. I need to sleep. I am bloody tired. Can I rent a room? Good day. I'm Ben or Seren, publican of the Council Club here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. Oh, thank Christ. Finally, someone who offers a room. Just get me a bed. I don't care what I have to pay. Go down the stairs. The room on the right is yours. I'd avoid the left room. The man there wishes to be undisturbed. That's fine. He can be as undisturbed as he likes. I just want to collapse on a fucking bed and get some rest.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Oh, fuck off. I'm tired and irritable, and I want to go to bed.